Hello? It's Minecraft time. I hope my power doesn't go out. My power's been going out all morning because there's workers working on the power for my apartment. So if I disappear randomly, that's probably it. Good morning, Andrew. Have you been losing power as well? Or is it just me? Just my building? I've lost it like 3 times this morning already. Because they're working on the lines nearby. They're underground lines. And they seem to be having a lot of trouble with it. Yeah, it's not because so the good thing is I have a UPS for my servers, but I don't have one for my PC. So I was actually here. Hold on a sec. So hold on. Let's do this together. One sec. Hold on. Alright, I'm running a stress test for my GPU and CPU, so if my connection starts to go bad, that's probably why. Here, let's share my screen. So this way, so I have a wow, this is quite stressful. I have a kilowatt plugged in so I can see how many watts my PC is using. Right now it's about 324, but I feel like that's not the max. And that includes both monitors too, by the way. Oh yeah, my CPU's at 100, my GPU's at 100. So maybe that's right. Maybe I'll get like a 400 watt UPS. So let me stop the stress test. That's important. And then looks like the stream was having some issues. Is it good now? Let me look at my Amazon history for the one I bought before. Your orders. UPS. Alright, I got a 1000 VA UPS 600 watt backup and surge protector, which is probably pretty overkill for the servers in the back. So maybe what I'll do is I'll swap them. Like I'll plug in my servers into a new one that I get. That could work. So let's ask ChatGPT. I got this for my home lab, but the home lab is a mini PC and NAS, so it doesn't use it. I want to get a new UPS for my home lab and use this existing one for my PC. I did a stress test and my PC and monitors only drew 350 watts. My PSU is, what is my PSU? I think I got that on Amazon too. So I'll search PSU. Yeah, I have a 750 watt PSU. My PSU is 750 watts, but I doubt I will ever hit that in regular use. In normal use, I will say. The home lab is, hold on, I gotta test this. Actually, I can't test it right now because my computer's plugged into it. Can you tell me if the now is good enough for my PC and which one I should get for the home lab? So it's gonna give me a recommendation now. That's cool. You come for Minecraft, stay for the UPS. Branch protection rules. Man, I'm not even doing... Yeah, what I'm doing now is setting up I'm inviting someone to a GitHub repository. Why I'm doing that right now? Great question. It's just because I thought of it just now. And create. Oh, looks like it needs to be upgraded. so I guess we can't do that. Rule is invalid. What do you mean? Anyway, I'll do that later. It's time for Minecraft, not work. What am I doing? I guess I need more netherite for my tools, so I'll go to the nether. Ancient Deborah. All right. Here we go. 27 minutes left. Most of the stream was just... Oh wait, I didn't see ChatGPT's reaction. It says, keep your existing UPS on the PC. That's great. It's recommending an APC back UPS. What is VA versus watts? But anyway. $109 on Best Buy. That looks pretty good. Of the recommendations, which ones are able to communicate loss of wall power via USB? That's important to me. Anyway, let's go mining. Woo! Forget what level for netherite. Is it 11? Oh my gosh, I'm directly above a path. That's crazy. One of my prior paths. I guess it's 15. Best level for netherite. 15, according to Google. Alright, ChatGPT says, all the ones I recommend support wall power loss detection over USB. Very nice. Okay, how about then I get the... I don't know. Visit that. Visit that. Okay, let me see its recommendations. And confirm they actually do have USB. This one doesn't say it in the product description. Let's check the pictures. Okay, this one definitely has USB. Good morning, Big Bat. I am trying to spec a UPS, my home lab, live for some reason. And I'm between two. And I'm having trouble determining whether it has the feature I need, one of the features I need. Maybe I should look up the manual. There we go. No, it only has a USB port for charging. So that's not correct. Maybe I should do that. But does it really have a USB B port? Hold on. I don't see it. Alright, let's look at this one. A UPS is an uninterruptible power supply for power outages. They are helpful because they protect your sensitive electronics from surges when the power comes back on, or helps you save data in the event of, you know, losing power during something very important, which I am starting to see the value of, because, you know, it's a one-time cost, and then it can save you a project that you haven't saved. Like, I'm doing a lot of work for clients, and that time is very valuable, so the UPS is probably worth it for a business expense. My power went off 3 times today, this morning, and fortunately I didn't lose anything, but like, I had sent an email literally seconds before the power went out. And if I didn't send it, I would have lost a lot. I mean, it would have been a draft, but... Okay, like another example, I was in the middle of a connection to an external server, and that was very important. And also, it can damage your components. Like, I spent a lot of money on this computer, and it's worth protecting for the cost of a UPS. especially because my power company has been doing a lot of work lately. Before, it hadn't affected me, but now today it did, so I don't know if it will in the future. No, I didn't see the RAM you posted. Let me see. Gotta open Discord. Corsair Vengeance RGB DDR5 16 2x8 6000. Oh my goodness. $289 for 16 gigabytes of RAM is crazy. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM and I paid less than that when I bought it. Currently my RAM is worth over $800. If I was in a pinch, maybe I'd sell my RAM, but like I also need my RAM to do my work. So it's kind of not negotiable. Like if I lost my RAM, I wouldn't be able to make money. You know, as well. Not at all, but not as well. Just healing my pickaxe. How much ancient debris do I have? 6. So that's enough for 1.5 netherites. Oops. That was close. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so today so far, what I've done is I weighed myself, I did Wordle, I went to the gym, I read a little bit, I worked on Quidditch, which that project has gone on so long and I feel so bad, but I do want to make it right and work well for the client. I'm doing the Minecraft stream right now, and I did a last minute thing for one of my other clients, and I'm going to be having my weekly meeting with them from 1 to 2 later today. I'll save the rest of my to-do list for the end, as is tradition. That was a 3 vein. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess I should buy this UPS. I should figure out what I actually need. I really need USB support. And I'm not seeing that, so I'm going to just check. Because safe shutdown is important, and you can't do that unless the UPS supports the ability to notify the connected devices via USB or something. Oopsie. See, now that's too expensive. This one doesn't have a data port. Like, I can't find the right combination of things I need. Inexpensive UPS with a data port. What about this one? Let's check Amazon. This looks slightly more promising. Yes, it has a data port. There we go. Alright, so this is a good one. Now let me check this one. It's too expensive, I don't need that, but I'll check anyway. I don't need something this complicated. Yes, this one has one. A USB communication port. I love this music. That's too big for what I need. Because I don't want to spend $160 on a UPS, because this one is way too big for what I need. Yeah, I know you get what you pay for, but like, unfortunately there's no small UPSs that also have power notification ports. It's like they only do that on the larger ones, it seems. And that's because the current UPS I have, I plan to switch to my PC because it's big and way overpowered for my home lab. And then I'll get a smaller one for the home lab, but the home lab needs power notifications too. And it looks like there's no small UPSs that have power notifications. Hello, Isabella NQ. I'm doing well. How are you? I don't think I've seen you before, so I'll just explain what this is. I work from home. I'm a software consultant, contractor, whatever. And I do this for 30 minutes during the day just to give me a little break and to keep me motivated, because instead of wasting time on my phone earlier in the day, I just look forward to this instead. So this is kind of like a reward for getting to the middle of the day. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. How'd you find the stream? Did it just get recommended to you? I don't do this to become famous or anything. It just helps keep me accountable throughout the day. And as Big Bat knows, I have never ever extended the playtime. Right, Big Bat? So I always stick to 30 minutes. Right now I'm just doing some netherite mining, and also at the same time I'm trying to buy a UPS for my home. I don't know what to buy. I'll do this after. Okay. Andrew says, oh, by the way, Ryan, I found a Ghana money bill. Yes, I would like it. As you know, I collect currencies. And let me know what I should pay you. Like, what bill is it? Like, how much is it worth in US dollars? Because I'm happy to pay. But if you want to give it as a gift, that works too. I always like receiving. This sounds weird, but I like receiving currency as gifts. But I know times are hard right now, so please let me know if you'd like. I could also visit, if you go back to Ghana, I could also visit and get my own currency. But I don't know if I'll have the ability to do that. Thanks, Andrew. I've spent so much of this stream paused that, like, there's still 12 minutes left, and I've been streaming for 30 minutes. It's kind of boring. And I can't really find a UPS that matches what I need. Keep pausing, make the stream last longer. I want to get on with my day. I'm actually excited to go back to work, which is cool. Like, do some more work that I have to do. Oh, Reese, here's a thing that happened recently. So, I think I mentioned a while ago that I got on a retainer with one of my companies. That's definitely my biggest client. By volume, and I got on a retainer with them, and I sent the first retainer invoice for the prior period, and I forgot to include the period start and period end dates, which was an issue, and they were like, please send the period end, and I felt so bad. Big Bat says, well, I have 20 minutes left on my lunch. Well, I'm probably going to be done before that, so you can enjoy the rest of your lunch without me. Hey, look at that. I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch. We're kind of running out of food. Maybe I'll have ramen. It's been a while since I've had ramen for lunch. Ugh, this is painful to dig through. Gonna have to turn at some point. Oh wow, I have 17 ancient debris. I didn't even notice. Oh, there's an email. Gotta check my email. Wait. Oh boy. Gotta respond to this. Anyway, this is a boring stream, isn't it? I got an email that I really needed to respond to. It's actually from that client that I was just referring to. And weirdly, it looks like a process that I ran on my virtual machine triggered a security alert in their new antivirus system. No idea why. I installed it from the Microsoft Store, and yeah. It's a perfectly legitimate software. So, like, the chief technology officer of this business emailed me and CC'd, like, every important person and was like, Ryan, what are you doing? Actually, let's see what the list of people was. We've got CTO, assistant CTO, got IT, we've got another guy I work with. He really CC'd everyone important. Kind of embarrassing for me because I'm still, you know, new to this whole contracting thing. I don't know if it's, like, normal for this kind of thing to come up. Like, is it normal for perfectly legitimate apps to just show up as malware? And, like, is this my fault? Should I have done due diligence? Like, what? Like, how do I solve this? Like, is this just like a friendly, hey Ryan, this is probably a false alarm, but can you just explain, like, what this is? Or is this like a, Ryan, you have compromised our security and you are a terrible developer? Like, I don't know what kind of email this is. Like, is this just a routine, like, hey, what's going on here? Or is this an accusation? Yeah, I know exactly what caused the security risk. It's an app I installed this morning on my own machine, but they require us to have a antivirus now. So I installed it on a virtual machine, but it's still a machine that I own, and it's basically saying, like, hey, this app is exhibiting behaviors that appear to be malware. And it's also saying that the executable was not signed, which I thought was really weird because I installed it from the Microsoft Store. And it's a huge, popular app. Like, this is a huge, huge, huge app. And it was saying, like, the app is making changes to things that that it said, like, the report that he sent me said that the app is making changes to development tools like SQLite databases and INI files, and well, yeah, guess what? It's a development tool. No wonder the development tool is making changes to development related files. Like, I don't know why their security system picked up on that. I really don't. So I had to respond to that. Don't know what to do because I use that app. Like, I want to keep using that app. Anyway, the stream's over, but I need to, Minecraft's over, but I need to talk about my to-do list. So my to-do list is, I need to read my Bible, have lunch. I have a meeting from 1 to 2. I have to send something in the mail that was ordered on my eBay, like someone ordered it from me on eBay. I need to practice violin because I'm performing in a church concert. Maybe go shopping. I'm gonna remove that from the list because I don't have time for that. And if I have time, I need to prep for a meeting on Friday. So yeah, Big Bat. I don't know why it's not signed either because I installed it directly from the Microsoft Store. Like how... And it's a very, very huge company, popular app. So like, very surprised it's not, or it's showing as not signed. I don't know if it's true, but the antivirus thinks it's not signed. Yeah, I play violin. I'm not the best. I took violin classes from 2nd grade to 12th grade. And then I don't know if it's necessarily considered a like violin lessons, but I played in a string orchestra, a small string ensemble in college for I think 4 semesters or 3 semesters. And now I don't play a lot, but I made the leap to perform in the concert with a friend from church. So never done that before. Looking forward to it. Big Bet says the AI hidden in your computer changed the software and removed the signature. Maybe. I mean, like, the antivirus was doing a good job because the AI was probably doing things that looked pretty malware-like, but that's kind of how AI works, so I don't really know. Maybe they're going to tell me to uninstall it, and I'll just... I don't know what I'll do at that point. But anyway, time to go. Big Bat, have a great rest of your lunch, and goodbye, everyone else.